Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time of seeing me, you're welcome. I'm Kenny. I film on lifestyle challenges and spirituality, filming all the way from Ogun State here in Nigeria. Welcome, first timers. So thank God you came across this channel. Well, before before the end of this video, ensure that you hit that red subscribe button and turn on the notification bell, put it on so that you get notified whenever I post another video. Thank you. So here's what I'm going to do today. Here's what I plan to do today. Well, I'm going to be sharing with us here today, like, the pandemic experience, what the year has been all about. You know, the year is already running to an end now. Everybody is like making another plan for a new year. But you know, before it ends, there are still some things that will still take place, and there are still some things that will still not take place. So, well, this time around last year, some people were planning about some things. So some people had plans this time around last year, but maybe due to what happened in one way or the other, most plans were not fulfilled this year. Most plans were suspended. So that's why I always say that you don't just plan alone. Like, you don't just plan and make yourself the executor of the plan. Ensure that whenever you plan, you make God the executor of your plan. It is only God that will uphold your plans. Like, it is only God who will bring your plans into fulfillment. So when you plan, ensure that you make God your executor of your plan. That's the best thing, because it's going to bring every one of your plans, it's going to bring them into perfection. So don't be down, or don't be distressed if any of your plans didn't come to accomplishment this year. Don't worry, next year is going to be full of fun, going to be full of life. It's going to be full of wonderful things for us. It's going to be a great year. In this year, see, a lot of things happened, right? A lot of people, virtually everybody faced challenges in one way or the other. This is actually a year even a baby will never forget. Like, a 1-year-old child will never forget this year, even though he can't really talk, but he can feel it. Yeah, this is a year whereby people don't even bother about what to eat, about what to wear. Like, can you see? People don't even bother about parties. They don't even bother about what to wear. They don't even bother about what to put on. All they bother about is just to, like, something to eat, something to put in the tummy, like something to hold your tummy together for you. So actually this year I've learned a whole lot of lessons, and out of them I can actually say the best thing for us is to, like, put our hope in God. Whatever situation you find yourself, just, like, place your hope in God. Know that God is more than able. And then I want us to know that for every season there is a reason, and for every reason there is a season. So whatever happened this season, it is because it has been written down by God that it's going to be happened. Are you getting me? So don't force yourself, don't blame yourself if any of your plans didn't go fulfilled this year. So well, just like everyone, I learned lots of lessons, and these lessons I learned, I'm going to be making a video on them. This one is going to be a part 1. I'm going to be dropping this soon, and then I'm going to make another one which is part 2. You know, the lessons are much, so I can't make it in one video. It's very much. So I'm going to be making another one which I will title that one part 2 of lesson learned from year 2020. It's a great year. Well, the first lesson I learned is that we should always trust God. Like, no matter what, no matter the situation, no matter the circumstances you are passing through, trust God. Like, trust God that even if I'm going to die, even at the point of death, you should be able to put your trust in God. Like, this year, what I used to say is that, just like I said earlier, that there is a reason for every season. What I used to tell people is that this year, this time I should have signed out of school, everything should have been settled. I should have even forgotten that I went to school once safe. But you know, everything has been suspended. We couldn't even go to school. Schools were not even opened. Nowhere was open. There was lockdown everywhere. People can't even move freely. Like, it's a year whereby we have to live by rules and regulation. You see that? A year that we live by rules and regulations, like without face mask, you are not permitted to go out. You can't sneeze publicly again. When you sneeze, it becomes a sin. Like, you have to wash your hands every minute. Although I know that this one is part of LG hygiene, I know, right? But it now become compulsory that you must wash your hand every single minute. Like, this is so I don't really know how to put it, but this is that it has been a very big year, a very huge year for each and every one of us. So the first lesson I learned is we should always put our hope and trust in God. Now, let me share a little story with us. Back last year, back in October last year, you know, I'm a student, I told you. Well, last year I was in 200 level. We only spent 3 years in our school. Like, it's a college of education, so we spent 3 years. So we only spent 3 years. Like, we only spent 3 years. The 3 years is too much. Like, we spent 3 years in my school. First year, second year, you are in the school. But third year, when the school closes for the second year, you are going to go on TP. TP means teaching practice. So the TP is 6 months, like 6 good months. Then you are going to resume back to school second semester of third year. Are you getting it? So that's how it's been operated yearly. You know, it now got to our turn. We left school last year October, precisely last year October, and then we started our TP too last year October. So all our own aim is that, thank God, finally we are going to be going back to school April this year. And do you know what? October, November, December, January, February, March. So March initially, you know, the COVID-19 of 18 has been rampant before then in other countries, but March precisely, the thing got our attention here in Nigeria too. So everybody has to be careful. You can't move about freely, like, and some countries are still experiencing it though. It's still happening here too, but not like before again. It's not like before. Like, you can still move freely here, you can still go wherever you want to go. You just have to abide by the rules and regulations. So where am I heading to is that March this year, we were so happy. The last second to, okay, let me say this week, next week and upper next week, we have 2 weeks more, and then that 2 weeks the children are going to be on holiday. So we've already concluded in our mind that, okay, this is our last week in school, this is going to be our last week, this is the last week we are going to spend here, not knowing that it's going to even be the last week everybody is going to spend in the school. Like, it's really horrible. So guys, it was so funny. It was really funny, because the thing was just it's a kind of emergency, let me use that word. People were just running up and down. Like, I could still remember the experience vividly, whereby people, God, I don't know what to say, but I felt the pains of some people who don't even have anything to eat, pains of some people working in private sectors. You know, private sectors, if you don't work, they don't pay you. You have to work before you get paid. Like, people died of hunger. What kill faster is even hunger. What kill faster than corona is hunger. A lot of people, a lot of souls died because of that. It was a very wonderful experience. So that was how we carried our bag, and then we came home. You know, during that week, some of us were actually thinking, like, me and my CP mates were actually discussing it, that don't worry, maybe probably we are going to spend the 2 weeks at home, and then the weeks that follow that 2 weeks, after that 2 weeks we are going to return back to school, not knowing that, oh my god, we are going to stay at home from that March till even this day that I'm talking, October. Today is October 31st, abi? Till today, October 31st. Tomorrow is going to be November 1st, oh, and we have still not resumed yet. So, well, I told some people when they were like, see what corona has caused, it has affected your education, stuff like that. I told them that there is actually a reason for every season. I said, what if what if we have resumed, what if this had not happened? Maybe that's what I said. Probably maybe I would have just died. Maybe if I'm going, okay, let's just assume maybe I'm while running from one lecture to another, something happened, somebody got sick, something like that, and eventually that's the end of. I said there's a reason for every season, so don't blame God. God is so mighty. Can you see that? He just showed himself that he is the Almighty. Like nobody will be compared to him. God is so great. Like that's the first lesson. So guys, well, the next lesson is nobody knows tomorrow. Like I learned a whole lot of lessons, so sincerely I'm going to make sure I make this video in 2 forms. One is going to be part 1, one is going to be part 2. This is going to be part 1, guys. So actually this taught me that nobody knows tomorrow, not like I don't even know. Nobody knows tomorrow. Don't allow anybody to deceive you when they tell you they know how your tomorrow is going to be. Like I can tell you this 100%. Your tomorrow is in God's hands and He's going to take care of it. So, well, if anyone has told us this one last year January, like when everybody shouting Happy New Year, whenever now, if somebody has come and told us that, tell us, if somebody has come and tell us that this year so something like this is going to happen, this is how it is going to be, we would doubt it. Like you be like on deal, you be like they have come, our prophetess, our prophet. So and that's why I tell you, no one who is that prophet that know that this year is going to be like this. Like who is that prophet, who is that prophetess that knows that this year, nobody knows tomorrow. Our tomorrow is in God's hands. Everybody is just trying their own best. So guys, like that's the second. So let me say the next one is life is meaningless. Like seriously, it is meaningless and it is meaningful. Like for some people that it is meaningless in the sense that let me say this one in Yoruba. Yoruba will always say that kirakita oda nkan. Like when you are running up and down, it doesn't amount to anything before God. All what you just need to do is just trust God. I don't know, this is what has just been coming. Just trust God no matter what. Just trust God that God is going to do it. Like seriously. So just trust God. Life is meaningless in the sense that when you are running up and down, always make use of your sense. Remember, heaven is real, hell is real. So you choose one. Don't run after life to the extent that you will forget and lose your soul. The Bible says, what can it profit a man to gain this whole world and then lose his soul? What is your profit? Like do what is your profit when you gain this whole earth and then the next thing you do is just for you to lose your soul? What are you going to use to enjoy the whole earth that you have gained to yourself? So please life is meaningless, and at the same time it is meaningful in the sense that this period has really taught us, like it has really helped us to move more closer to God. Like those are one of the lessons I learned. This period has really been a year of impact. The same, there is one Yoruba says that tibitire ohun ladale aye, tibitire, like evil, both evil and good. Life is made of both evil and good. And then I was wondering that why, but only God knows, like seriously, only God knows. So life is meaningful in the sense that it helps us to move more, like move more closer to God. This year people have really cried unto God, like unlike before, unlike every other year. People had really cried unto God. Even when we were in when there is lockdown, people has really cried up to God. And the best person people look up to in this year is God. So this year is actually full of different experience, like different experience. It's a very boring year, very boring, and at the same time it's kind of fun. Yeah, both boring and fun, so there is a reason for every season. I will always say that there is a reason for every season, don't forget that. Well, this year actually, like it's you know, there are some set of people in your life, like there are some set of people in your life that you move with every day before the lockdown. But immediately the lockdown started, you know, they just drop you off. Like this year actually, it actually taught me a very good lesson of knowing those people who care about you. See, those people who care about you, it doesn't matter even if they don't call you. It doesn't matter even if it doesn't matter even if they don't call you often, but you will still see them. Like they will still message you, they will still send you message once in a while, they will still check up on your well-being. Like that's why I said everybody can be your friend, like, but not everybody care about your well-being. All of them, everybody can be your friend. You came across this one today, he or she becomes your friend. You came across another one today, he or she that doesn't actually mean that all of them, they are going to check out your well-being. Like me, God said, I can't check out everybody's well-being at the same time. So this year actually taught me to know the real friends, like the real friends I have. I don't even keep much friends anyway. So it's a year it's a year that really taught me, or really showed me, people who truly cares. Like yes, this person cares. Even those people that you don't even think of, they care about you. Like they care about you. So don't say because you didn't see this person's message, or you didn't see this person's calling you. You know what, every one of us know what we went through this year. If you are saying you don't know what you went through, that means you are lying. You are ultimately deceiving yourself. So each and every one of us has a story to tell this year. So this year actually taught me that everyone, the best lesson I've learned in this year is that everyone can be your friend, but not everyone will be after your well-being. So get that into your stuff. And as I said, that God is the ultimate creator. No. Everyone can be your friend, but not everyone everyone can be your friend, but not everyone will care about your well-being. That's why I said place your trust in God. You know, God is our creator, he's the ultimate maker. So when we place our trust in him, that one, like, charge God to, like, if it is you to, like, if I am the one that placed my trust in you, you know, you won't want to betray me, right? So the same thing happens between you and God. So place your trust in God. God is our ultimate creator, and he's also our ultimate caretaker. He takes care of us. So everybody can be your friend. If they don't call you, don't mind them. That is life. You can be everyone's friend, but it is not by force that you should be in a relationship with everyone. So that's let me tell you this one. Grace is real, oh. Grace is so real. This year, me, I enjoy God's grace in ways that I can't even comprehend. Like in ways that I can't even imagine. I enjoy God's grace, oh, because this year, even if it doesn't go as planned for me, God make it, God planned it in a way that it will favor me. Like he planned it in a way that even though tears are shed this year, still we could smile. So there is grace. Grace is real. If you are still there, you are still thinking grace is not real, they are just deceiving you, stuff like that. My dear, I hope it will not be too late for you before you know that grace is real. Grace is real for you, that you are still alive, you are still watching this, you are enjoying God's grace. That a lot of people underneath, a lot of people, innocent people are underneath. Their blood has been shed. Can you look at that? Can you just imagine? Their blood has been, and you are there, you are saying what is grace, what is grace, and what are they even calling it? My dear, I pray it will not be too late though, before you realize. Let me tell you this real truth. If anybody will not tell you, me, I will tell you. The thing is, people will get you annoyed. Like, people will get you annoyed. Not everything will be 100% or 50% about motivation. Some people are going to motivate you, get that into your score. Why some people, they are going to find a way of bringing you down. I don't know. But the thing has always been in existence that when somebody is succeeding, when somebody is trying to find a way to succeed, others that are not succeeding, that are not happy with you succeeding, they want to bring you down. So please and please don't bring yourself down by like by being frustrated about what people are saying. No, get annoyed, but don't spoil things. Yeah. So what's wrong with this? Like, so báwo mo tẹ̀ ṣe kọ́ náà.